There it is again. The Ring of Fire. Date 29th. Yeah, and a volcano went off today. A couple more videos. Um, there's Paradise. All right, we're going to go forward. Finally today. So then we were left at Noah's Ark, which we are today. The same thing. And Noah went, seated himself by the door of the ark, and all flesh that crouches before him he brought into the ark. And all that stood before him he left upon the earth. Gone. And the lioness came with her two whelps, male and female. Get it? And the three crouched before Noah. There's four. He walked 3 times. And the two whelps rose up against the lioness and smote her and made her flee. There's the three from her place, and she went away, and they returned to the places and crouched upon the earth before Noah. Went, brought back. You're never going to know any more than that. And Noah saw this and wondered greatly, and he rose and he took his two whelps and brought them into the ark. The 2 stones. Now the 3 became the 1. And the lioness ran away and stood in the place of the lions, was cast off. And Noah saw this and wondered greatly. And he rose up and he took 2 whelps. And he brought them into the ark. And there's another one. And he brought into the ark from the living creatures that were upon the earth, so that there were none left, but which Noah brought into the ark. No animals. Different, same bodies, different souls. 2 and 2 came. There's always two. Into the ark from the living creatures that were on the earth, so that there was none left but Noah brought into the ark. 2 and 2 came to Noah into the ark, but from the clean animals and the clean fowls he brought 7 couples, as God had commanded him. There's the 7 stars, the 7 golden candlesticks, the entire heaven. But not just 7, there's many in those realms. And 2 and 2 came into the ark, and all the animals and beasts and fowls were still there. They surrounded the ark in every place, and the rain had not descended till the 7 days after. That's what's going on now. The 7 days of great tribulation, the 7 years, right? 7 years, 7 golden candlesticks. And that's almost over. The flood's going to stop soon. We're in Noah's flood. It's flooding demons and angels. It's been in Noah's flood for a while. They don't think they're in the flood. There's flooding going on around the world. Same thing that happened in Noah's time. There's records of flooding happening all over the earth. And that's because it's happened all over the earth. And on that day, the Lord caused the whole earth to shake and the sun to be darkened. And the foundations of the world raged, and the whole earth moved violently, and lightning flashing. This is what's going on, and thundering roared, and all the foundations of the earth were broken up, such as was not known to the inhabitants before God did this mighty act in order to terrify the sons of men, that they might be no more evil upon the earth. And still the sons of men would not return from their evil ways. They increased their anger to the Lord at the time, and they did not direct their hearts at all to this at all. And yesterday I listened to another one, the kafala of the teaching, and it's from a different country, and it says exactly everything the other Bible is. But it says Jesus came down to the earth. We send Jesus down with the 4, which is us. It tells you straight out. And at the end of the 7 days, the 600 year of life, Noah, the waters of the flood were upon the earth. Right now, that means all of us. The flood is called a deluge, a flood of demigods and gods. Okay, good and bad. And we are at the end of the 7 days and all the fountains of the deep were broken up. That's what we are, fountains of the deep. Fountain of the deep. Darkness on the face of the deep. That's how you get that. And the windows of heaven were open, and the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. Could be in that period right now. And Noah and his household and the living creatures that were with him came into the ark on the account of the waters. The flood of the Lord shut them in, and the suns were left upon the earth, because exhaust through evil on the account of rain. Exhausted. He will wear out the saints of Most High. It's going back now. Through evil on the account of rain, for the waters were coming more violently upon the earth, and the animals and the beasts were still surrounding the ark. You are the ark. You are surrounded by evil right now. Guaranteed. If they don't have the beliefs that we have, they're evil. Uh-oh. I don't like to say it like that, but it's the truth. Not many people believe what we do. Although TikTok's coming around, it's the one I've been working on. YouTube, I'm on all the time. I've been working on TikTok with this stuff. Starting to pay off. Every day I chip at TikTok a little bit. Not every day, but almost. I don't stop until the boat goes. That's all. So when the sons of men come and assembled together, about 700,000 men and women. There you go. Tell you the answer. Again, between 700,000 men and 800,000 men. It doesn't have the quite exact number, but there's not 1 million people making it to heaven. Uh-oh. That means a lot of children aren't going, guys. If their children are corrupt and don't know the word and they're teaching them their word and they follow that, they're sinning and they don't know it. Now, I don't know. I'm not putting anybody in hell. And they called Noah, saying, "Open for us that we come into the ark, and wherefore shall we die?" See, they're going to die because it's not the ark that everybody thinks that's coming. Our arks are here, guys. And Noah with a loud voice answered them from the ark, saying, "Have you not rebelled against the Lord and said, He does not exist, and therefore the Lord brought upon you this evil to destroy and cut off of the face of the earth?" This is him judging them. That's what we will do. We will be judging them. "Is it not this thing that I spoke of you 120 years back? You would not hearken to the voice of the Lord, and how do you desire to live upon the earth?" And they said to Noah, "We are all ready to return to the Lord. Only open for us that we may live and not die." And Noah answered them and said, "Behold, now you see the trouble of your souls. You wish to return to the Lord. Why do you not return during these 130 or 20 years, which the Lord granted us the determined period?" You only live for a maximum of 120 years. Even back then, the ones that lived extra long, it's only telling you the period of almost 1,000 years, which we live on the earth and reign, not in heaven. And it's not going to happen after. It's happening now. A day as if a lifetime, 1,000 years. A day is a lifetime. 3 of them is 1,000. "But now come and tell me on the account of the troubles of your souls. Now also the Lord will listen to you, neither will he give an ear to you on this day, so that you will not now succeed in your wishes." So what's he saying? He says, when this time happens, we'll be walking on the earth and the door will be closed, and they'll be all around. The door is closed. And the sons of men approached in order to break into the ark to come onto the account of the rain, for they could not bear the rain upon them. They could not bear the evil. See, once we're gone, guys, it's going to rain total black. And they're going to pester. Everybody's going to be pestered by their demons for a day or two before they're taken. And it's sad. And the Lord sent all the beasts and the animals and stood around the ark, and all the beasts overpowered them and drove them from the place, and every man went his way, and they again scattered themselves upon the face of the earth. And the rain still descending upon the earth, and descended 40 days and 40 nights, and the waters prevailed greatly upon the earth, and all flesh upon the earth in all the waters died. When we're gone, we'll be up there. And they don't know it. We'll be back before they even know it. Because we have to come judge them. They have to stand in front of you, each and every person that's done anything to you, died whether man, animal, beast, creeping thing, or bird in the air. And there has only remained Noah and those who were with him in the ark, and the waters prevailed greatly. And that's what's happening now on the earth. And they lifted up the ark, and it was raised from the earth. And that's exactly what's happened to you. Your ark has been raised. It's in the sun right now. Your son has picked up the other part of you. Now, it's waiting to pick up the essence. The last died, whether men, animal, beast, creeping things. Only men, Noah, were left on the ark. All the waters prevailed. The ark floated upon the face of the water and tossed upon the waters, so that all living creatures within were turned about like pottage in a cauldron. Here, I'm going to mix you, and you're going back into bodies. A great anxiety seized over the living creatures that were in the ark, and the ark was like to be broken again. Only for a time, until we were put back on. And all the living creatures that were in the ark were terrified, and the lions roared, and the oxen loved, and the wolves howled. And this is what they're doing now. And every living creature in the ark spoke, lamentated in their own language. So their voices reached a great distance, and Noah and his sons cried and wept in their troubles, and they were greatly afraid of that reached the gates of death. And now I'm not. See, they may have been afraid, but I'm not. And Noah prayed unto the Lord and cried unto the account of this, and he said, O Lord, help us, for we have no strength to bear this evil that has encompassed us. For the waves of the waters have surrounded us. Mischievous torrents have terrified us. Now he's talking about the end. What? It's not a flood. It's a flood of darkness and light coming on the earth right now. And the beasts, all everything is down here now. Everybody's in their bodies. And the snares of death have come before us. O Lord, answer, light up the countenance towards, and be gracious to us, redeem us, and deliver us. And the Lord hearkened unto the voice of Noah, and the Lord remembered him, and the wind passed over the earth, and the waters were still, and the ark rested. Everybody has an ark. The ark rested, and all the foundations of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained. It's not talking water. The rain of light water and dark water. Remember, we're waters. Spirits of many waters. And the waters decreased in those days. And the ark rested on Mount Ararat. No, on God's mountain. They renamed a mountain and put a boat there. Literally. So when opened the windows of the ark, and Noah still called out the Lord, of the Lord at the time, and he said, O Lord, who didst thou from the earth of the heavens? Who didst form the earth and the heavens and all therein, bring forth our souls from the confinement of the prison wherein thou hast placed us? For I am much wearied with sighing. And the Lord hearkened to the voice of Noah, and he said to him, when thou shalt have completed a full year, thou shalt then go forth. And the revelations of the year and the full was complete in Noah's dwelling in the ark, and the waters were dried up from the earth, and Noah put off a covering of the ark. And at the time of 27th day in the second month, the earth was dry. But Noah and his sons and those that were with him did not go out from the ark until the Lord told them. And on that day the Lord told them to go out, and they went out from the ark. And they returned to the ways of the place that Noah and his sons dwelt in the land. And God told them that they served the Lord in all their ways. And the Lord blessed Noah and his sons, and they were going out from the ark. And he said to them, be fruitful. You're going back now into the world. Be fruitful. And fill the earth. Not with food, not with milk, not with apples. With God's people. Be strong and increase abundantly in the earth and multiply therein. What's he saying? Multiplying God's children, not having birth. Although you have to do that. So chapter 7. These are the names of the sons of Noah, Japheth, Ham, and Shem. And the children were born after the flood. Somehow, we were born after the flood. Again, put back into a mother's belly. It's easy. Light gets taken up, light gets put in. No working without the star above your head. You cannot live without Jacob's star, let's say, if that was your star above your head. You cannot commence living. And you're not walking on the ground. You're in essence. You're nothing but clay with a walking energied heart that has energy veins in it. And it does. I have a friend that had to get them sutured because the top was pumping the heart like this and the bottom was going. You have a star that gives you that energy. That's why you wake up every day. It's called the bright morning star. And if you didn't have one, you couldn't walk on the earth. These are the sons of Japheth: Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tyrus. 7 sons. There's the 7 again. So in Magog, and I'm not going through their names, Elijah, Tarshish, And according to the family, and the numbers of those days were about 460 men. All right. These are the sons of Ham, according to their families and their numbers, in the days that were about 730 men. So Ham was evil. It's not Abraham, that's Aham. He's different than Ham. Aham is Abraham. Ham is not good. They say Ham is good. No. The days were about 730 men. And these are the sons of Elam, Asher. Never mind the names. I'm not going through names here. So these are the generations of Shem. Oops. I gotta shut my alarm off. Sorry, guys. I didn't do it this morning. Shem was the beginning. Um, Troth and Shem. Uh, I do believe Shem was. It's hard. It's hard to tell you who was who. It does tell you some. I'm just trying to think. Troth. Uh, Seth. Okay, is part of Shem. I don't know exactly how it works. Okay, Shem begot and begot blah blah and begot no, and the name of the second was Yoktan, meaning that in this day that lives the sons of men were diminished and lessened. These are the sons of Yoktan. I'm not going to say the names. And Peleg brought in the garments of skin which God made for Adam and his wife. Did you hear that? Garments of skin that he made for him and his wife. You are Adam and Eve. You are the female male. Adam and Eve didn't walk the earth. You are the male, the female. Anyways, guys, I'm early show today. I have to go to work here right away, so I don't know what I'm going to come on with today. I don't really want to do much more of the book of Jashr. I wanted to do that Enoch thing in there, but we'll have to find out what's left in there, so we'll see you guys later today. I will be on again.